right, good morning and welcome everybody to our day 5? We're on day 5. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys know because I've lost track of the days. But thank you for being here. And because you're here today, you get the double entry into the prize drawing that will be on day 10. So I need to let me take a screenshot so I remember who's here. Okay. And any questions before we get started today about what's been going on in your practices or anything that you want to share so far about how things have been going for you? Anything coming up? Joyce.
My question is, I've been working with a bird, a parrot, and that
Okay.
age where if he starts exhibiting a lot of mating rituals, he could grow tumors, and
Okay.
he is starting to want to groom his owner more. We have had 3 sessions so far, and I'm just like suddenly like, oh my God, is this he loves the golden white light. Is this kind of like feeding into that, or is it separate?
This won't because all we're doing is being present with them. We're helping them come into the more relaxed state so that their body could actually start to heal on a basic level when the animal can get into that parasympathetic nervous system and get in that calm, relaxed state that being in the present moment helps us do. The body will start to naturally heal itself. So even some of those tendencies for when their hormones are overactive or whatever's causing the tumors to be created, by helping the body be in the present moment and get down to that parasympathetic nervous system, it's going to help all of that in the end. So we're not directly going to affect anything the way that bringing actively doing energy healing will do. This is very gentle, less invasive even than that.
Okay, good.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. I was afraid of all this, extra love coming to him that he's just like, oh, whoa, hoo, hoo. But the owner does not show him affection so that they don't create that type of bond. It's a teacher-student type relationship.
Okay.
So,
Okay, yeah. So this is very much, even though we're holding in the space of love, it's there's no judgment here. There's no we're not trying to create necessarily forcing a loving kind of bond. We're just creating the relationship of that gentle healing space. Make sense?
yes, it does. Thank
Okay,
you.
great, perfect. You're welcome. Anybody else have any questions before we get going on our 10 minutes? Gloria.
Not really a question, but Dakota was groomed this morning, and
Uh-huh.
her groomer commented how calmer she was this time.
Oh, good.
And she was
Excellent.
able even to cut her nails without a lot of fuss.
Oh, perfect. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Gloria. Alrighty, so we are going to go into our 10 minutes. I'm going to move the computer down onto the ground so that I don't have to stand the whole time. So get yourselves comfortable into a position that feels good to you. And as you start to focus on your breath as you come into this moment, begin to notice the temperature of the room around you, the weight of your body on your seat, your sits bones, the way they relax into the chair. Are you feeling any tension in your body? Remembering that you don't have to judge it or fix it, just observe it. It is what it is. We are in the present moment. And coming into a place of gratitude for this moment, that with each breath we can start anew. So if you lose track of your present moment and get lost in your headspace, come back to the breath. That'll bring you back to the present moment. you are ready to come back into the space, you can come back with me. If you're not ready to finish your present moment, you can certainly stay there for a little while longer, however feels good to you. This was a very unique experience for me because of a couple of reasons. This is the first time I've been to this house. My parents literally just closed yesterday, so I've not had a chance to see any of this or be out here before, and I'm feeling really emotional as I talk about this because it was such a great way to experience this new atmosphere and this new place for me. So I really got to just be here and be present without, the tour and all of that stuff and just be really present with the energy of the space and how I feel in the space. And at one point, I could feel something behind me. I was hearing woodpeckers and the geese and the swans and all of that stuff. And I felt something behind me and I kind of, turned my body and there was a little squirrel over here just sitting here staring at me. So what that tells me is he was very curious about the energy that I was giving off, that it was just this very calming, relaxing kind of energy. And he was curious about it because then he kind of these bushes over here, he kind of walked the trail of the bushes and he sat like right inside the bushes for a couple minutes and just stared at me from the bushes. So that was very, very cool to experience this in this place, in this new home of theirs, in a really beautiful, magical way. So this is very meaningful to me today. So, anything for any of you guys that came up, or any questions that you have before we wrap things up today? No, we're feeling good. Okay, then I will leave you at that, and I will see you tomorrow again at 9 a.m. back at my homestead. Hope you guys have an amazing, wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome.